Hey, everybody, we're back. I'm sorry we're late.
Oh, wow, I feel like it's doing something already. All right.
And I could already see little bubbles on the bottom.
5 minutes in.
We got commercials playing and stuff. Hold on, y'all. Let's get this together. All right. And Brother Malik and Miss Beverly, did y'all get the message in the game plan tonight? So yeah, let me set all of this stuff up and give everybody a little time to get in the room. Give everybody time to get in the room. Give me time to set up right here. But it take a lot to do a show sometime, family. Yeah, buddy. Okay, here we go.
Ready for the front, but I don't think they know it. Straight to the depths of hell is where them cowards going. Well, all you still down, nigga, holler when you see me. And let these devils be sorry for the day they finally freed me. I got a caravan of niggas every time we ride.
Hitting Black Power, like, share, and subscribe.
Until I die, live the life of a boss player. Cause even when I'm high, fuck with me and get crossed later. The future's in my eyes. Cause all I want is cash and things. A 5 double low, bands wanting flashy rings. Bitches pursue me like a dream. Been known to disappear before your eyes. It's like a dope thing. It seems my main thing was to be made to pay. The game sharper than the motherfucking razor blade. Save money, bring bitches, bitches bring lies. One nigga's getting jealous and motherfuckers die. Depend on me like the first and 15. They might hold me for a second, but before
I got that treat, I promise
we got
y'all,
four niggas and low riders and ski masks screaming thug life. Every time they pass, all eyes on me. Live the life of a thug nigga until the day I die. Live the life of a boss player. All eyes on me.
Brother Malik, what's happening, man? I'm gonna open up the show. I'm gonna open up the show and you call in like 5 minutes. That number, and let me give it out. Miss Beverly and Miss Candy, if y'all out there, if y'all got my Instagram, I just tried to Instagram you. If y'all out there, use that number that I gave you the last time. What is it? 951-448-5443. That's the call-in number. And for all of you all that may want to call in after we finish talking, you are welcome to do that. Indeed.
Fuck with me and get crossed later. The future's in my eyes. Cause all I want is cash and things. A 5 double low, bands wanting flashy rings.
Malik, these motherfuckers pass around these child porn videos on Facebook. That's what. When I found out these motherfuckers are throwing around child porn on Facebook in the inboxes and shit, I deactivated my main account. I got some dummy accounts on Facebook, but them ain't me. So if y'all ever hitting them trying to find me on Facebook, I'm not there. I don't fuck with Zuckerberg, and y'all need to get that Messenger app off your phones. Cause these people probably looking at you when you taking a shit. Yeah, brother. It's a mess, man. Mark Zuckerberg is an honorary CIA agent. Y'all don't tell nobody, cause I don't want them to shut my stream down.
Ain't nobody feel your pain. The world's changing every day. Time's moving fast. My girl said I need a race. How long will she last?
Malik, you go and call in now, bro. Call in. I'll just let you hold on until I intro it and then we
crime boss contraband, let me toss this. Mediocre's got a lot of nerve. Let my bucket swerve. I'm taking off from the curb. The nervousness, neglect made me pack a tech. Devoted to serving this my wet and paycheck.
I got that treat I was gonna show y'all. If y'all hadn't seen it yet, like, share, and subscribe. The boy got a treat for you.
My devotion is out of my business, nigga. Keep on coasting. Where you going? I've been there, came back, it's lonely, homie. Steady flowing against the grave, niggas still don't know me. It's about the money and this rap shit, this crap shit. It ain't funny, niggas don't even know how to act shit. What can I do? What can I say? Is there another way? Plus this shit all day, 24 parlay. My little homie G, can't you see I'm buster free? Niggas can't stand me. All eyes on me. Live the life as a dog, nigga, till the day I die. Live the life as a boss player. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. Live the life as a
thug nigga till the day I die. Live the life of the boss player. All eyes on me. The fans is watching, niggas plotting to get me. Will I survive? Will I die? Come on, let's picture the possibility, giving me charges. Lawyers making a grip. I told the judge I was raised wrong, and that's why I blame shit. Was hyper as a kid.
Boy, about to get into that Tupac on you. So, okay, Malik, call right back in, bro. Call right now. Sorry about that, man. When I get Pac, man, going, man, it's... Sometimes I don't even want to turn him off. I just sit there and just let Pac roll. Call that number, Malik. And Miss Beverly, if you're out there, call in. We're going to let you call in right after Malik. And we're going to do it like this. We're going to do 20 minutes each, right? And then when we do the call-in section, the people can request whom they want to question if there's anybody calling in. I know it's late where you guys are at, but after we do this, I'm post this on the main channel with everything else so that everybody else will be able to see it. And yeah, brother Malik, call in. Let me call you back. I'm gonna just call you. Let's see. I think that's you right there. I think that's Malik. Let me make sure. Get you on the Bluetooth. Uh-oh, Malik.
Please leave your message for...
Malik, call on the other phone, the other one. Call on the other one, because I need to be able to monitor the chat. If I do it on that one, then I can't see nothing. Call on the other on the back phone. I'm about to call you right now. Yeah, family, I was supposed to do this show like 2 weeks ago, I think, a week or so ago, and my router and all this shit happened, and so I had to make sure I get everything right, because I don't like half doing anything. I like to have it. Brother Malik, is that you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm sorry, man, about all the mix up there with the phone line. Well, let's jump right into this. And I promised the people, Brother Malik, that I had a treat for them. And this treat is going to come in many different ways. I'm going to put this shit on everywhere. It's going to be on my main channel with this one, with this video. And, you know, got that treat. And shout out to Dolo, King of the Mars. This brother here. I'm going to just give you a preface to what y'all about to see. Young Pharaoh, which is the fool of the day, running around here with Sister Sandra Bland's name just attached to him like a button, disrespects all of you all and even Sister Bland and her memory by uprooting and digging up Elijah Muhammad, digging up Malcolm, unconscious exposed. What's happening, man? Welcome to the chat. Get your screenshots ready and y'all say these videos and everything. Anything you see, you can take it and have it. All right? So y'all don't trip about me think I'm going to flag your channels and shit. I don't do that. I don't do that. Hey, there goes Miss Beverly. Good, good, good. So here's the plan. Malik, Brother Malik, this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to show this video, get the people their candy first. And then I'm going to let you flow. And I'm going to let you flow uninhibited. I'm not even going to question because my audience got introduced you to last time, so they know who you are. And whatever you want to flow on, if you want to flow on where we picked up at, or pick up where we left off at last time, or anything, whatever's on your mind, relevant to Brother Malik and what truth is, I want you to speak it tonight. And we're going to do like 15 minutes, well, 20 minutes. Do you 20 minutes? Then we'll do Miss Beverly 20 minutes, and then the people or whoever has questions in the chat, I'm going to have them request whom they want the question for in the chat, and then I'll call you guys or you call back and you answer your question that the people have for you. All right, so I hope that there's a few people in here, and y'all that's in here, like, share, and subscribe so that we can get some of y'all interacting with Miss Beverly and with Brother Malik. Candy's not here. Okay, damn. I got a call from Texas. Is that Candy? Is Candy from Texas?
think she was in Florida.
Oh, she's in Florida. Okay, so that wasn't her. All right, family. Well, Malik, I hope you're looking at the screen, bro. You looking at the screen?
I'm gonna mute it and then I'm gonna go look at it.
Okay, mute it and check this video out, Malik. And I'm gonna play it for y'all off of the tablets so that these niggas can't be too cutthroat, because these niggas will try to take you down, family. So we're gonna show you young Pharaoh. Damn, hold up. We're gonna show you young Pharaoh sicking the police on Dolo. And Dolo is a microcosm of y'all, family. I said this young boy here put his name, joined it with Sandra Bland, sisters that was killed by the police. Got his whole following off of Sandra Bland's name, family. All of y'all from Facebook, y'all know him because he was Sandra Bland on fucking Facebook. Young Sparrow. Look at how a nigga do. You talk about Malcolm. You talk about what Malcolm wasn't. But let's look at you when you have to walk in Malcolm's shoes, dog. And ain't no motherfucking packed house. This is about 10 people in this motherfucker. Skeleton audience, family. Look at him work, family. Watch this shit. Let me turn this on. Watch this nigga work. And I'm gonna do this. Let me put the Bluetooth on, cause I want y'all to hear the audio. The audio is most important. We're gonna put the Bluetooth on it, and we're gonna let y'all hear and see this nigga here get busy. Young COINTELPRO. Okay, so let's see here. Here we go. Young COINTELPRO. This is his lecture, and this is the police. Okay, let's make sure. Let me get the speaker on here. Sorry, y'all. Bear with me 1 second. You're going to enjoy this shit. And like I said, man, anything y'all see here, just go on, take it, man. These screenshots and all that, take it. It's yours. I'm here for you.
People need. And so we have to ask ourselves, family, all right, in all honesty, you know, in regards to the situation, this entire thing.
About 20 people in
here. You know, with the minds of people in regards to whatchamacallit, how they're choosing to react,
hold up.
How they're choosing to interact.
Record it. Whatchamacallit? This nigga here say whatchamacallit 70 times in every sentence. Whatchamacallit? You following niggas talking about whatchamacallit. Listen, family, watch this. He up here showing. He's showing cartoons. Cartoon slides. This is what Tim and said he do. But watch what happens.
More healthy outlet, I should say, in regards to their consciousness and what it is they choose to think on a daily basis. Because if you did, this is what I say, black people should do this. We should say every receipt that we just obtained throughout our spending habits for 30 days straight. And then just look at the shit you buy. And then take the receipts, put them over here, and then get on the internet and go take your browsing history for the last 30 days and just look at the shit you watch. And that's going to tell you why you are the way you are. So don't be sitting out talking about, damn, I'm an unhappy, miserable ass, always talking shit person.
And this boy ain't talking about shit. People pay to come sit and listen to this shit.
Do you like to watch? Do you like to watch people get beat up all the time? Do you like to watch motherfuckers,
breathe,
you know,
they can say my
outside of my school videos?
Breathe right now.
Do you like to watch drama shit all the time on the internet? That's why you're a dramatic mother. Do you? What do you mean? Look.
Yo. All I want to say is this, Phil. Stop speaking on Noble Drew Ali, man. This Kingdom Moors, man. Stop speaking on Noble Drew Ali. I don't care who you is, man. Stop speaking on Noble Drew Ali.
Watch this.
We good.
Let me break this down. The brother that you just heard is Dolo, King of the Moors, right? He says, stop speaking about Noble Drew Ali. He didn't say, fuck you, and nigga, I'll come up there and slap you in your motherfucking mouth. This nigga said, stop speaking about Noble Drew Ali. Mind you, Noble Drew Ali is dead. All right? When you see Pharaoh move, is after some tall nigga on steroids walks out toward Dolo. The tall nigga that you see, let me rewind it, I'm going to show you. The tall guy that you see that's going to walk out the screen and down the aisle, that's not Pharaoh. Pharaoh is standing there where the play symbol is at. Now, he waits till the tall nigga start moving and the police start moving before he starts moving. This is a fake nigga in and out, through and through. Let's watch this again and listen to Dolo's comment and watch what happens. Watch what happens.
Do you like to watch drama shit all the time on the internet? That's why you're a dramatic mother. Do you? What do you mean? Look.
Yo. All I want to say is this, Phil. Stop speaking on Bro.Malik, man. This Kingdom Moors, man. Stop speaking on Bro.Malik. I don't care who you is, man. Stop speaking on Bro.Malik.
I'm not gonna say that. We good.
What's that? Hold up. I got to show y'all. Wait a minute. What was that y'all see on that man's back? Did that say police? Let's see. Am I crazy? He in here talking shit, but he's sicking the police on black people.
We good.
What that say right there? That's the back of this motherfucker's shirt. That don't say pig. That say police. And I'm going to show you what the police got and what the police do and what they did to Sandra Bland. But this nigga here sick these motherfuckers on you. And he says he want to walk Malcolm's shoes. But this ain't happened with Malcolm. You see, Malcolm don't rock like this, you hoe. He never did. Not even when he was scared than a motherfucker. Watch this. Let me show you what this motherfucker got on the side for y'all. Yeah. There it is right there. Let's see. Let me show you. See that right there? Screenshot that shit, family. You see that? That's called a motherfucking... It looks like a 45, a 1911. And the police love the 45s and the 40 calibers. Why? Because the stopping power. They ain't got to shoot you 10 or 12 times. They just hit you 5 times and you go down. And that's what Pharaoh wanted to put on y'all. But you got your mouth on Malcolm. When the last time that Malcolm, you can find it in the CIA records, that Malcolm did this to people that come to his lecture, that pay to see your clown ass. And you put that on. Get your screenshots, ladies and gentlemen. You see that motherfucking pistol? Let's do it one more time before we bring Brother Malik in here. I ain't gonna make you suffer through all of this shit. I'm just let you watch the pertinent part.
And they take the receipts, put them over here, and they get on the internet and go take your browsing history for the last 30 days and just look at the shit.
Watch young Pharaoh scared as a motherfucking deer in the headlights, family, and won't move until the first nigga moves.
Ain't never happy. Hey, go on the internet and see the type of shit you like to watch. Do you like to watch people get beat up all the time? Do you like to watch motherfuckers?
Breathe, they can say my
outside
piece.
of my school videos,
Breathe right now.
Do you like to watch drama shit all the time?
Talking about nothing.
That's why you're a dramatic mother. Do you? What do you mean? Look.
Yo. All I want to say is this, Phil. Stop speaking on Bro.Malik, man. This Kingdom Moors, man. Stop speaking on Bro.Malik. I don't care who you is, man. Stop speaking on Bro.Malik.
I'm not gonna say that.
We good. And so we have to ask ourselves, family. All right, then.
And that's y'all's motherfucking king. Your general sleeps in the motherfucking bus station. And your king got the police on speed dial. bitch ass niggas. Now, let me get Brother Malik back in here. And y'all, like I said, we're going to put this on the main channel. And we're going to put this video every goddamn where. Shout out to King of the Moors, Dolo. Shout out to you, man. All right. Let's see if we back online with the Brother Malik. Are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, good. Now, before you go on into your dissertation here, what do you think about that video? Give us a review.
Well, I've never been a fan of Young Pharaoh. It's not surprising, and that tends to be the trend with a lot of so-called men today. There's a lot of bark and no bite.
Real talk.
You know, like that's crazy.
Speechless.
That's crazy,
I was just like
know?
that. I was the same way. When I saw that shit, I was like, what? You just talked about Malcolm X. But Malcolm didn't do this kind of shit. Do you see the nigga didn't move until everybody else moved in front of him? Then he walked his little bold ass out with the police and these tall ass niggas.
I wouldn't be surprised if that tall dude was a cop.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I got you here speaking, brother. Malik, go ahead and tear off and do your thing, man. We gonna sit back and enjoy listening to what you cooking here, brother. And make sure, make sure you give us some type of way we can find you. Like I was just saying, I don't do Facebook, Brother Malik. He don't do Messenger and all that. I don't believe. So give the people some type of way to contact you or where they can at least see you. But Brother Malik is on Side of the TV, Black News 102, a lot of videos, and so you can find him and myself there. But go ahead, Malik.
I was just gonna kind of like leave off where I left off, which was basically, let's see. Where I left off was basically where, you know, I had left the location, and, you know, the May 2015 is when I left, and that's when I found out he was gay. June 2015 is when I found out he was a pedophile. And then during the course of that summer, and somewhat of the fall, and then basically when everybody first seen all the, you know, the video from Hassan, you know, it was just different things that I was finding out about. And so, you know, where we are today is, you know, basically what anybody can find on the internet. People need to understand that when there was a video that was released where you saw Ahmed Henderson, you saw Pepsi, you saw Muhammad Islam and some other people, and they had claimed that they had stepped down from position.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't happen.
Wait a minute. Wait. They didn't step down, you said?
Absolutely not. And
wow.
Because like I'll tell you one thing, like if you knew who to see on Facebook that's in Zulu, and if you know you understand who was who and what was their position that they held in the organization,
mm-hmm.
and then you're still seeing comments from Pepsi. Like these guys aren't slick, you know. Like it's just like, well, why are you running things through Pepsi?
Hmm.
If she stepped out to position, what say so does she have on the matter?
Is Pepsi
so these people,
a vetted Zulu member?
I'm sorry, because there's like a feedback, like an echo.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is she a vetted Zulu member?
Is she a what?
A Zulu. Is she a vetted Zulu member?
She is. When I left, she was the president of the World Council.
Okay.
And so when I first saw her, was about, I think, 2012 or 13. Now, I've seen her years ago at an anniversary, but she wasn't active in the nation. I think she was more just active as a spade.
Okay.
But, like, I've heard her name, be mentioned. But, it's just, these people, I'm more than sure that they're still there. A lot of people have left. A lot of chapters have been shut down. From what I understand, they had maybe one or two Zulu meetings. If they are meeting at the Black Leaders now, still, I'm kind of shocked. But at the same time, I'm not shocked. That's a whole nother story. That really kind of goes into who manages the Black Theater. But people need to understand that they are still global,
right?
And there are still chapters that are active. There are for example, there's a chapter in Colombia that when the chapter I was in New Jersey, we were responsible for creating this chapter in Colombia. And so this Colombia chapter still exists. And I spoke to, one of the members not that long ago on Facebook, and, they're just being fed lies. And so from, a distance in another continent, and you're being told this, that, and the third, they're not here to really understand and know. And I kind of think that that's what's happening on a global level, is that people are not informed. They're just, they might see things on the internet, and then they get feedback from people like, oh, that's not true, da-da-da. And so because of their relationship, they're probably just believing them off face value. And they're really being played.
All right.
You have a chapter that I believe that opened in Africa. And I feel bad, for those people, because just what they go through in life, period. And now you're a part of something that is further exploiting you. And, they don't really, I don't think they understand what's going on. So, the main thing I wanted to talk about is Dr. Pork has always played a role in some, well, I'm not going to say always, but for a long time has played a role in Lance Taylor's life. And
wow,
Lance Taylor wants to be Dr. Pork.
Wow.
And when I was in there, I used to do a lot of complaining because I felt as though that they were very biased. Like they catered, and when I say they, I'm talking about Bam and some people close to him. Like they would cater to the Nuwapians. They would cater to the Moors. Now, the issue I had was, it was just like, you're just limiting the membership to these two particular ideologies. You're not extending your hand to other ideologies. And these weren't even temple Moors. These were non-temple Moors that Bam tends to deal with a lot.
Wow.
And it was the Moors from the perspective of when Dr. Pork was a Nuwapian Moor. So it still, in essence, was very Nuwapian rooted. You know, you see picture like last year with Lance Taylor and Prince Short taking a picture together. There was one of the last anniversaries I went to was held at the Hall of Knowledge on Bushwick, which is that's Nuwapian spot right there. That's where you know when Dr. Pork was out, that's where, you know, he taught from. You know, and next to it is their bookstore. And I recall addressing this, saying, I don't think it's a good look. Now, this was while I was still a member. So at this point in time, I didn't know Ben was gay. I didn't know he was a pedophile. But I'm saying, look, this isn't a good look to have the anniversary at the Nuwapian spot when we're sitting here saying that we're an organization that is also family-based. And yet the leader of this cult is in prison for child molestation. Nobody wanted to hear it. I even had people throw the argument of some people saying, well, you know, Elijah Muhammad was accused of sleeping with underage girls. Well, I'm not talking about Elijah Muhammad. I'm talking about Dr. Pork. That could be a whole nother separate conversation. We're not having an anniversary at Mosque Number 7 or Mosque Miriam. You're having it at this place. That's a cult, you know. And on top of that, on that same block where married brothers and sisters and the children would be separated, put in different buildings where if the man didn't make his quota, he couldn't have sex with his wife to walk up Bushwick to go with her to the green room. Like, there was just too much history right there of some really sinister, evil shit. And it's funny because at that particular anniversary, I ended up still going. I did security in there, and the lights was really low. Now, at this point in time, I had did that video on Sonetta that Brother Roy Bay was in with me called Do We Have a Right to Judge Dr. York? At the end of the night, the lights came on. They recognized me, and they were pissed. They were really pissed off. And, you know, they didn't say nothing. They didn't make no moves. But they were really pissed off that I was in there. You know, it's the charlatans are in every facet of society, like with white people, with black people, with this group, with that group. So, you know, you hear a lot of people that down the conscious community. And it's not the conscious community that's the issue. The issue is individuals that come in the name of these different ideologies that are intentionally misleading the people. And Lance Taylor is one of those people.
You see that?
And it should.
You see this?
What's that?
Do you see how tight this nigga's goddamn pants are on this picture? I don't know if you see people in the chat looking at the picture.
No, I'm not looking at it.
Yeah, I'm showing pictures while you talking. This nigga got on a pair of skinny jeans in the motherfucking 80s. Go ahead, Brother Malik.
Who's the picture of?
Bambada sitting up here with some goddamn Vidal Sassoons on. Tight ass motherfucker. Tight ass chick pants, chick jeans. You remember she they got Vidal Sassoon on. He was probably butt naked under that. That nigga probably had no drawers on or nothing. This freak ass nigga. Tight ass pants. Go ahead, Malik.
Oh man. It leaves me for a loss of words, you know, when I think about it, you know, because I was young when I joined. I was damn near almost 40 when I left, you know, and I really dedicated my life to the organization. And I think it's important that people are critical thinkers. I don't think there's nothing wrong with punching holes in things, you know, questioning. Mm-hmm. You know, if you're going to be a part of an organization or a religion or whatever.
That's right, man.
Because you want to make sure that you don't end up getting hurt.
That's right.
You know, and when stuff like this happens, you really get hurt.
That's right.
You may not trust people. You know, you become very defensive. You may become very isolated. You know, you're just like, I just want to be to myself. So even though I wasn't molested or anything like that, people like me that left it were very much damaged. We're very much hurt. Some people, you know, they had their children around these people. And if you get to, you know, if you ever got to know them and you got on the level where they felt comfortable talking, they're going to say, you know, I'm really thankful that I never left my child with anybody. You know, and you have children whose fathers and mothers were in this, and the kids are finding out about this. So the whole Zoo Nation thing has really hurt a lot of people. It really has.
Shit,
because, you know, you hear some people that may say, I've actually had people say this to me, and they weren't members, but they were really offended that I spoke out. And, you know, they'll say, you know, the organization wasn't about him. You know, there's ways to still operate in that organization, and the reality is there is no way. And that's the part that hurts. The reality is that you're not talking about somebody who stole money. You know, you're not talking about somebody that may have got mad and beat the shit out of somebody or pistol whipped somebody, you know, or started running off the mouth, being really disrespectful. You're talking about children over the decades that have been violated. You're talking about teenagers that have been sexually violated. There's no coming back from that. And the thing is that Zoo Nation isn't like a religion where they're saying, you know, oh, we're divinely inspired, this and the third. It's just an organization. And the thing is that the name is tarnished. It's done.
Destroyed.
Of the brother that was running the chapter in New Jersey. Somebody that was in the chapter, his stepfather is a detective in the Newark Police Department. So the stepfather one day saw my friend, and he said, "Yo, I want to have a talk with you." And he said, "Listen, I know that you're not a pedophile." This is how the conversation goes. Basically, I know you're not a pedophile, this and the third, but you have to understand something that, you know, the Newark police, because there's different wards in Newark, like the North Ward and the South and the East Ward, whatever. And so the different police from the different wards, they had some type of meeting in regards to the gangs in Newark. You know, to update each other and stuff like that. Well, number one was Zulu Nation. Not the Bloods, not the Crips, not Latin Kings or the Nietas or MS-13, Zulu Nation. Because Mr. Lance Taylor is a pedophile. And so they're saying, how do we not know that pedophilia is not something that's within the organization and that's something that they do? So what he did has jeopardized people who are still community activists.
Malik,
let
me ask you a question. I know I said I wasn't going to interrupt with no
questions,
but you touching on a lot of stuff I got questions about. Now, if you remember, when we dealt with Dr. York and all of the videos that came out and the documents that was found on the compound, do you remember them speaking about this hormone sexual and all of these documents they had? I think Ali Muhammad was talking about it. And you'll be on in 5 minutes, Miss Beverly. We're gonna let Brother Malik hit my question, and then a couple of y'all can ask him question, and Malik write the question down so when you come back on you can answer it. But the hormone sexual documents, about the weirdity and how they didn't choose to try to work that out of people or try to heal that or rehabilitate these homosexual people or bisexual or trisexual, whatever. They simply catered to it in the sense of naming it, giving it its own space and its own rubric. Is there any of that in the form of writings? And I don't say anything that may be too much for you to say, being that you're Zulu, but do they deal with anything sexually perverted as homosexuality or calling it hormone sexuality? Do you have any information that's privy to that? Have you ever seen?
Oh, absolutely not. They do not.
None.
If you are a Zulu that is adhering to the Nuwapians, then that's just what you're into. Because you got to understand, you have brothers and sisters that are Catholic, that are 5%er,
right,
that are Muslim, and then you have I haven't met really too many Nuwapians that were active Zulus. But now I would say I wouldn't find it hard to believe that that Mr. Taylor Mr. Taylor was into that, because you'll hear things he talks about. Oh, I'm a Muslim, or I used to be Muslim, or whatever. Yeah, he took his shahada under Dr. York. So that's an invalid shahada. Just that shahada doesn't even count Islamically.
Damn.
So on that I wouldn't be surprised. But as far as the organization goes, you gotta understand, let's just say Pepsi, for example. Pepsi didn't want to hear about Dr. York. She didn't give a shit about that stuff. A lot of people didn't. They're just that's what Bam's into. Bam's into that. Or there might have been just certain people close to him that was into that.
Right.
Into the Nuwapians. But for the most part, didn't nobody want to hear about it. It's just I was the only one that was trying to shut it down. Yo, fuck all that shit. But everybody else is just I'll just walk out the room when he starts talking about it, or, I don't really want to hear about it. But nobody really wanted to do anything about it.
No.
So
Malik, now I want to give the people space to ask you a question. It looks like it's I can't tell really, because the count is crazy sometimes on my device. But in the chat room, I would like for you all to ask the brother Malik a question, even if it's Miss Beverly. You can ask a question too, and you can dialogue with the brother Malik. Ask the question so Brother Malik can write this down, and then when he comes right back, and it's not going to be long, Malik, we're going to do, like I said, 20 minutes.
No problem.
20 and then 20. Okay. And so, is there any question relating to the Zulu Nation or the Nuwapian movement or to Brother Malik personally, just as a brother. Any questions in the chat room? Let's post your question in the chat room, and then Brother Malik is going to answer your question in 15 to 20 minutes. So any question that you put in the chat room, go ahead, family. It's on you. And while y'all thinking of your questions and typing in, look at this nigga here in these goddamn Sergio Valente tight ass skinny jeans from the 80s, family. I mean, goddamn. I knew they used to wear tight clothes in the 80s, family. But this shit here, this shit look like somebody inflated this nigga here, man. Let me see if I get this picture closer. Hold up. Let me get this picture. This nigga got on goddamn Sergio Valente's, family. Look. Them bitches won't even wrinkle, man. This brother here, you crease these goddamn pants with some Stay Flow and put a crease down these bitches. The crease is gonna run up out of these pants, man. You can't keep some pleats or a crease in no shit like this. Then he got the nice vest he made. He's sitting here going crazy, having sex with all of these men. And let me point in, let's key in on this. Look at this hair. Now, this hair is a combination of a lot of the hairstyles that we all had when we was in this day and age. But man, this brother here, he would fit in totally in this time's hip-hop generation. This how they dress today. And I'm saying this nigga here and freaks like him influenced the generation of hip-hop today. Bambaataa would fit in perfectly next to Uzi Vert with this motherfucking Indian cuts on his shoulder sleeves, short sleeves, and these goddamn Sergio Valente jeans. Goddamn, Bam. I don't see any questions in here, Malik, so I think the people may be satisfied with what you said, because I know what you said, a few of those things I'm finna research myself tonight. And so, and I don't want you to like tune off, because I want you to come back in and give us closing remarks after we do it all. And
okay.
And this don't have to be part 2, end of the series. We can have this shit continue, because I appreciate you, Malik, and I like to hear from you, man. I appreciate your experience in the community with our brothers and stuff, and your take on it and your transparency. And I think the people appreciate you too. So, yeah, Brother Malik, we're going to pull you right back in 15 to 20 minutes. We about to fire Miss Beverly out the gun. So stay around, Brother Malik. All right, brother. Peace and Black Power. I'm going to call you right back in 15 minutes. All right. Malik's going to come back in 15 minutes or so, family. Miss Beverly, you on deck, sis. You still awake? I know it's late out there. It's all right. If it's not a lot of people seeing this right now, they definitely going to see it on the main channel, because I'm going to put it over there too. I'm not opening up 2 more of my channels this week. So that'll be another place where we tear some skin off these demonic Negroes' backs. I thought it was very interesting. And Miss Beverly, you sleep now? You done fell asleep. God damn. Where you at, Miss Beverly? Call the number. Call in. But I think it was very interesting that Brother Malik said all of the connections between... I think it's very interesting that Brother Malik brought up the connection and the topic about Dr. York, Bambaataa, coming from the same place, the motherfucking corner, the dark corner. I think that's very, 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 very fucking telling, because people like to still say, even today, about Dr. York, what he didn't do, what he wouldn't do. Dr. York admitted to what he did do and still lied about some of that shit. But he's paying his debt to society. But come on, when we look back in retrospect, goddamn, if Dr. York was a freak, a pervert, a pedophile, a disease carrier, and we find out that damn near for as long as we've been knowing Dr. York, we've been knowing Bam Dusky. And they come up together. Same organization. Now let me make it clear that Brother Malik even said there's a difference between the Temple Moors and these other rogue niggas that like to make all of their different type of fezzes in the back room and shit, validate themselves. These phallic worshiping niggas that love to sit up here and before you with goddamn. Look, let me show you this again. Sergio Valente's on around this motherfucker. Look at these goddamn pants family Bam got on. You know what we call these from when we was when I'm from Louisiana. I was born up north in Michigan and raised in the boot. Now I'm out in Cali. Do you know what we call these pants in Louisiana? Call these come fuck me jeans. And when you see them, you know, the cut off at the thighs, you know, Daisy Dukes they call them. We call them come fuck me shorts. That's what a motherfucker have on their mind when they wear some shit like this. Come fuck me. Please. I remember when I was in kindergarten, our teacher used to give us paper bags, right? She'd tell us to cut a line down the center, like you see Bam's vest here. She would tell us to cut little bitty rivets in the sleeves and then cut a hole big enough you put your arm through. And we'd put that on and be looking just like this nigga here. Confused and foolish and got nothing else better to do. And I'm telling you, this nigga got on Sergio fucking Valente's. You hear me? Chick. This nigga got on chick jeans. Y'all youngsters don't know what chick is. I think that was a clothing line. But we definitely know these motherfuckers here. These motherfuckers won't even take a crease, man, or a wrinkle. This boy here sitting here probably butt-ass naked under these tight-ass goddamn jeans. Look at that look on his face, family. Look at the look. Look at the look. Look. Hold up. Damn. Boy, I tell you shit. Oh, let me fix that. Okay. Look at the look on his face. What y'all think this nasty son of a bitch was thinking? Right here. I wonder who dick I'm gonna suck tonight. I wonder, would this nigga here let me bite the tip of his dick? Like the dude said, this nigga running around here biting the tips of niggas' dicks like a cigar cutter. This nigga's a walking cigar clipper. Miss Beverly, where you at, sis? Are you asleep out there? Call in. Call in, sis. If you're asleep, I understand because it's late out there. Miss Beverly is an elderly sister. She full of fire. And Bam, you full of fire too, you faggot ass nigga, man. You did all of this for years and years and years, decades, man. Raping people. Raping young men. This nigga sitting here with these tight ass goddamn Sergio Valente come fuck me jeans on. And this Native American / this jacket was actually for a woman. And it had short sleeves, but I cut it off and made it for me. Look at that look in his eye. Who dick can I bite next? I want to bite the tip of this nigga here dick. He probably looking at the photographer, fantasizing about biting that man's dickhead. I'm telling you, some of this shit is so sad you got to laugh, family. Now, I think Miss Beverly is going to sleep because she's not calling in. So, what we're going to do is I'm about to call Malik back in and let Malik give his closing comments. There was no questions for him tonight. So, we'll just join the brother Malik again on part 3. And we're going to do part 3? Yeah, part 3. So, let's get brother Malik back in here. Miss Beverly, you catch us next time. We'll catch you next time when it's better hours. Let me put some of this Carmex on my lips. What's up, Malik? Let me put some of this Carmex on my lips so these niggas don't catch me down bad like Pharaoh.
If you got some questions yourself, I mean,
okay, because I got 2 questions I was holding. I got 2. Okay. Now, when you were in the Zulu thing, right, is there like a serious monetary membership fee? And where is the main financing coming from to send Bambaata's faggot ass to Africa, you know, where he went and picked up this demon of homosexuality? How were they making their money? You don't have to say too much, but, you know.
No, I'll speak on what I know. Well, when he went to Africa, are you speaking about when he was in school?
When he left the first time, I remember hearing brother, what's the cat's name? He passed away, OG Half Pint. OG Half Pint said this nigga went to Africa and was fucking all them little boys and came back over here with an idea. So when he said that he took the Spades money. He said he took the Spades money.
If you look at, Sam has a net worth. I mean, according to when you look up his net worth, you know, it's over $1 million, his net worth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like I know that when the meetings would be at the Black Theater, Bam, you know, he paid for the space at the Black Theater.
Wow.
So he would come out of pocket with things.
A lot of it out of his own
pocket. Yeah. Now
there's Miss Beverly, Malik. Go ahead and finish that question off.
As far as membership fees and stuff, back in the day there was no membership fee. Then there was a point in time that there was a membership fee, and like myself and a whole bunch of others, we got our money taken, and we never got. Well, I didn't get my ID. Mind you, I was 14 when I joined. I didn't get my ID until 2008.
As soon as he finished this question, you call right on in. He gonna finish
this question. And so, you know, like how it was when I left, you know, there was a membership fee, and then you had to pay your chapter dues, and the nation got a percentage of the chapter dues.
Okay. So most of probably Bam's personal exploits with the fuckery, he probably paid for out of his own pocket, and a lot of the Zulu stuff out of his own pocket. Now, all right, Miss Beverly is trying to get in here. She tried to get it.
Okay, no problem.
Let me get her right in here, then I'm going to get you back in after Miss Beverly.
All right, peace.
Okay. Okay, Miss Beverly, call back in, sis. Call back in. I'm sorry about that. He was answering my question, and I still got to get him to go in a little bit more on that. But you can call on in. Mm-hmm. Let me call you. Let's see. Call in, Miss Beverly. Call back. I don't know why your number not picking up right now. Call back in, Miss Beverly. You call in now. Miss Beverly, if you can hear me, call in right now. Let's see. Oh, that's her right here, New Jersey. I'm tripping. Sorry about this, y'all. Just a little. Bear with us for a minute. Brother Malik, I got more questions popping on my mind, man. Yeah. I think this is Miss Beverly's number here.
Hello?
Hey, Miss Beverly, is this you?
Oh, yeah.
All right, good. I'm sorry, I had the Brother Malik just answering one of my questions. So.
Oh, no, that was okay. That was okay.
If you have the tablet playing in the background, mute the tablet or turn the volume down.
I'm muting it.
Okay.
I'm muting it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I was, last week when we first said we was going to do this, I was really upset. But, I've calmed down now. And I calmed down and I thought about it a lot. And I got Brother Malik, that's Cuban Crisis. And for some reason, when he on Facebook, I can't get him. But tonight, I heard what he said. He did about the Latinos and blacks talking about Broadway, talking about mulattoes. But anyway, getting back to last week, I was, like I said, I was so upset with Tawana Allen,
you had the right
Israel Doctorate. Last week, when when we were supposed to do it, I was really upset. But you know what? I come to the conclusion with Tawana Allen, because I was in somebody's chat, and she came at me, and then they did their usual, they always call me that old bitch and all that other crazy shit. They always talk and stuff. So I was kind of upset about that, but I come to the conclusion that I don't know, there's something wrong with all of them. I don't know what you think, but there's something wrong with all of them.
Oh, definitely.
There's something wrong with them.
Oh, definitely.
It really is.
And here's one of the things that's wrong with them. They all got the spirit of loser on them. I mean, just smeared and smudged on all of them. Israel Doctrine, he's back to trying to be a rapper now. And I told that Negro to...
I seen that.
Did you
seen that? I heard that, and I was like, you know what? And that's kind of what that's kind of what calmed me down. I'm like, no, this man ain't. No, these people ain't. And you know what? Do you have that picture of when Tawana Allen has that light-skinned boy's picture up there?
No.
I often wonder what kind. It's a logo she got, and I often wonder, how old is her son? Because now my sons, I have to watch my words because I go overboard sometimes, and my son gets upset with me.
Yeah.
Because I get, boys don't like for their mother to, for their mother to upset them. They
he don't want none of these trashy
ways they want their mother to act.
That's right. He don't want none of these trashy ass niggas out here trying to press charges on you and shit because they so foolishly embarrassed. And that's wisdom your son speaking that and knows.
Yeah, my son always getting on me about my mouth. He always getting on me. So, because we used to get into it when he was young. We used to get into it because I just said what I wanted to say. I just told him what he needed to hear and then some, because he always said to me, Ma, you can say what you want to people. But anyway, that boy, and I remember when she first changed and put that picture, I heard her tell Israel Doctrine that person was doing, she was going to keep that up because they got 20 years in jail. If you look at that picture good, that boy boy looks like her. I think that's her son. I really do. I think because she said he got 20 years in jail, and I think that's her son.
I gotta find that picture.
Damn sure look like it.
I gotta find that.
I tried to send it to you, but I can't make it small enough for you can see. Because I got a picture of her standing in the gym, and she's looking, and the eyes look just like hers. I said, damn, that's why she's so evil. Because I wondered why. No, seriously, I was wondering why she had a son. I said, unless the little boy is real little, I don't know, because like I said, because my son, if I was getting up there acting like she acting and people was talking about me, believe me, my son would be crazy. He would be crazy. He'd be coming after me like he was crazy.
Real talk.
And Israel Doctor, the man is just, he just plain crazy. Ain't no hope for him. Ain't no hope for that fool.
No hope. No hope.
Huh? I didn't hear you.
Ain't no hope for him. I'm scrolling down this video trying to find this video for you so you can really see this nigga crazy. For real, like cray. Look at the people in the chat laughing. Go ahead, Miss Beverly. I'm gonna find this while you talking.
And you know what? I was you remind me of. I've been trying to figure out who you remind me of. You remind me of this guy that I met when I was in school, when I was in college. I met this guy, and he always wanted to come and see me. The way you laugh and the way you talk just like him. But I don't think you would be. I don't think you just like him. I seen a friend of ours. I seen a friend of ours, and I asked him about the guy. The guy is dead. He told me. He said, "Did he ever come to your house and see you?" I said, "Oh no." Because he was just like you, but I don't think you would do this. He would come. I'll never let him come to my house because you never knew what was going to come out of his mouth. And I was getting going to say something to my mother. And I was in college, and I knew my mother would have been. I know damn well I ain't sent you to school to mess with this. So I never let him come to my house. But I used to talk to him. It was funny to me. I had fun with him, but I never let that guy come to my house. But you remind me of him, but I don't think you would do it. Because I had dudes that do all kinds of stuff. I had a dude one time that he just came to my mother and asked my mother could he have sex with me and laid the condom on the table. Yes, he laid the condom on the table. I was so mad
that
with
nigga
him.
sound like Grandmaster Flash. You know Grandmaster Flash did the same kind of shit. Grandmaster.
Oh, well, I don't know. This was, I'll never forget that. He laid the condom on the table, and there wasn't no way I could tell the truth. I seen him. I said, man, I said, what the hell are you trying to do?
Yeah, you had his nose. You had his nose wide open.
Yeah, he had to know. I couldn't believe he did that. I couldn't believe he went to my mother and did that. No, that's what got me. But you remind me of that guy. I was thinking about that. I said, that's who it is. It did because he liked to laugh. But anyway, I just, she came in that chat because that night we were supposed to first do it because I told her to come in the chat. She came. And I guess she didn't. I guess she when we didn't do it. I see she came in the chat. She didn't say no more. I don't know what's going on with her, but I know one thing. I ain't got a Facebook page no more. I don't mess with Facebook like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think they hacked my page.
Oh yeah.
Somebody went on Facebook and. Somebody went on Facebook and sent my son something that I said, and that they claim I said it. I don't know. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
but,
I had to leave Facebook alone because Israel doctoring them around here circulating all these porn videos and watching them and keeping them and masturbating to, even fighting the police to keep. So I had to get away from there, and before that...
They were fighting the police.
Yeah, well, I mean, it said fight the police to keep these goddamn porn videos. And this Negro here still got that goddamn porn video, Izzy.
And So, like I said, I was mad. I was ready to rip the 1 hour's ass apart, but I could calm down there. I just realized that girl is sad. That girl is sad, and you know she said anytime it's your doctor and it's her friend, that's the one she called up on a Friday night. I said, you know, ain't no hope for her with that. So,
they real sad, I'm telling you.
So it is, but that's how I do believe that boy is her son. I really believe that boy is her son.
Can you send me that picture?
I can't. I got the picture, but I sent it to you, but you got to click on it. It came out too big. I tried to make it small.
Oh, okay.
I sent it to you, but I tried to. I'm gonna try to do it again because I took it with my camera, and I tried to do it. And it's a picture of her in the gym, and then it's a picture of the boy's face. And if you look at the eyes, it looks like he's her son. It could be a maybe her brother, but to me, it could be a son. Because I don't understand why, if she got a son, why is her son letting her go through all of that? Like I said, maybe it's because of the way my son is.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's because of the way my son is. My son would not let me do that. My sister wouldn't let me do that because I had got mad one time. And I got mad with my son, and I was going to put something on Facebook, and my sister had a fit. She asked me, was I crazy? So then, because when I get mad, when I get mad, I go off the loop. That's why everybody get mad with me when I talk about her son, but I understand how he feel. When people aggravate you so much, you do what you gotta do. You bust. Because I almost lost my job. For a whole 2 months. My supervisor picked at me. She picked at me. And one day she called me a fat sloppy pig. I went to, and I called her a little cockeyed bitch. And I went to grab her, and I grabbed her ponytail. And I went to beat the hell out of her, and she was on the phone talking. And I told her I would pluck her damn heart out, hand it to her, and she didn't have to worry about writing me up because I'd beat her ass and call it a goddamn day and walk off the page. She was talking to the people in the main office. And I cried all night. After I got home, I cried all night because I said, oh, Lord, I need my job. My eyes were so swollen, it was like crazy glue. I couldn't go to work the next day.
Miss Beverly, you know what I want you to tell? You know what I want you to tell my audience? Tell my audience who your son is.
Huh?
Tell my audience who your son is.
Some of the audience, what? I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry, this audio crazy. Tell my audience who your son is.
I don't know who. Well, he I guess he's a producer. I don't know. The boy tried to say it sometime. Some music producer, the RGF production. He really don't like for me to tell it, but I tell it anyway.
Yeah.
He's the one who got that independent record label that Fetty Wap was on. Got him signed. He got Fetty Wap signed in 300 Entertainment. Mm-hmm. His name is Frank, but they call him Nick. His name is Frank, and they call him by a street name. He got his own prison. And I sent you some music, too, of this girl. I want to see how you like her singing. I really like her. And she don't rap. She sings. She's real good. You know, because you said you like music. Yeah,
that's my
life. He's the guy in the back. He's the guy in the back. It's the car in Trap Queen.
Huh.
So he's in there.
So Israel Doctrine, and I wanted you to say that so that we can plainly be telling the people, nigga, you don't need to be rapping, but if you need to rap, you want to rap, why don't you get in touch with Miss Beverly and her son and stop being a fucking clown, disrespecting this sister, about to get, I ain't gonna say that, but I'm just saying, this sister has a son, and the son is worthy of you checking him out. Especially if you the worst rapper in the world, my nigga. You would want somebody else to help you. I'm trying to find this video. I'm telling you,
I'm telling you, my son is the way my son is. Like everybody tells me he's standoffish. He's a Taurus. He's born this month. He's born in this month, and he's very. He put up a post on Instagram, and he said, "I could never be friends with the friends I had before. The friends something about I could never be friends with the friends. I have to make new friends. Something about them being a snake. It was a big mess when they got into that. He said because they were snakes, and I can't be friends with a snake again.
Ooh, now watch this, Miss Beverly. You just said snake. Are you looking at the screen? You see this crazy son of a bitch here? That's Israel Doctrine. That's Izzy.
Where? I don't see it.
On the screen.
I'm looking at the screen. Which one?
On the live that you on right here. Let me rewind it. This nigga here got a guy.
Bring it up, because I see your face, but I see the light on your face, but I don't see the screen.
Okay, here you go. Watch this. See that?
I can't say it. I still see your face. I see it.
Here it is, right here. You see it now?
No, I still don't see it because you roll it around. But let me see something. Wait a minute.
Do you see what?
Now do it. Let me see if I see.
You see that boy got a goddamn snake, a garden snake. He done brought it in his house to show everybody on the computer. He done chopped off the head.
When he do that? Because I ain't got that one. Oh, my God, I ain't got that one.
Yo.
He brought it on me. No, yeah, it's really my son won't make it. I can tell you that straight up there. Because the minute he do something, because that's one thing about my son, he does not like to be embarrassed. That's why he stays on me. I told you he stay on me about my mouth all the time. Between him and my mouth, I don't know which one aggravates me the most.
Miss Beverly, you gotta hear this. Hold on 1 second. I want to play this video for you so you can hear it. So when
tell me it ain't the one with Israel Doctor standing there rapping, is it?
Say it again.
It ain't the one with him standing there rapping, is it?
No. I want you to hear the audio from this video where this clown is over here with this goddamn snake. I want you to hear what he's saying.
Well, you gotta put that in Instagram or something so I can see that.
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna put it on my main channel some kind of way so he can't flag it. Like right now, it's clear that I'm playing this off my tablet, so that's fair use. Watch this. Hold on. Let me switch to Bluetooth. Don't hang up. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it so you can hear it. All right. So 1 second. Y'all gonna trip out about this. This nigga Israel Doctrine said the snake, this little ass garden snake, was eating the snake. He looking at the snake's tongue, y'all. This nigga here is ridiculous stupid. The snake tongue hanging out, and he talking about this snake was eating a snake. Hold on. Y'all got to see this shit, man. People be thinking I'm lying when I tell them all this shit. If I came to y'all and told y'all Izzy had a motherfucking garden snake on the camera like he the snake whisperer or something, people wouldn't believe it. Okay, so here it is. We about to turn this on.
You saw that picture I sent you, right? With that bottle. You saw that bottle.
Oh, the castor oil.
Yeah, I got that.
You took it yet?
But you know what? Actually, I have to admit, because I told my cousin. And I was telling her, I said, do you remember this? Us having to take this, and she said, yeah. She was telling me she still do the stuff that my grandmother did on us.
Man, that cod liver, that.
But actually, the castor oil, it's not heavy.
You see, that's a tail right there.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry, Miss Beverly. Here it is. Look. Turn your screen on so you can see this video.
I got the screen on.
Okay, here it is. Watch this.
Peace, everyone. How y'all doing? Welcome to this Real Doctrines Google Hangout. I'm your host, Carl Lambert, and you have now entered into the Hangout. And as the title says, I don't like snakes. Watch and see how I deal with them. You see that? That's a snake. Now, if you look closely, you'll see that he was probably eating a snake. Let's deal with this.
This nigga's retarded.
You see, that's a tail right there coming out of his mouth. You see it? It's a tail coming out of his mouth. Looked like he was eating a snake. But he was posted up on my bush outside my door when I walked out. So you can see the hedge clippers old and rusty. I ain't used them in a minute. But I do use them to kill snakes. I keep them around. They just laying out in my front yard. When I need to, I go get it. And I cut the head of the snake to make sure and clip it like I do, like I did. And clip it. To make sure the snake is dead. So, you've been dead for about an hour now. But I was making a video of the new Black Panthers chairman, Hassim Nzinga. And I didn't have time to post it. I did put a little, a little preview of the...
You see this sick Negro.
Actions against snakes. You know what I'm saying? So now, I'm finna get rid of him. Set him on fire, whatever. Get rid of him. Drop him in the garbage barrel or whatever. But I don't like snakes. Human snakes or the reptilian cat.
Yeah.
And this is how I deal with them. Human or reptilian. You know what I'm saying? So people, watch out for snakes.
Ooh, Lord Jesus.
Human and reptilian. Peace.
For a donation for the snake.
Why? Hold on, let me put you back on the... Hold on. My eyes are tearing up a little bit. I can't really see straight. Hold on.
I can't believe it. That is funny. It's crazy.
Okay, let me put you back on here. Let me put you back in this speaker. Miss Beverly, you gonna do part 3 with us?
I will. Hey, I like this. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, you gotta do part 3 with us.
But you know what? This is on the serious note. That's a woman, Alice. She got a.
Hold on, wait. Don't say it yet. Don't say it yet, Miss Beverly, because this Bluetooth is connecting. You wait till it turn on. Hold on. I want them to hear you. Hold on 1 second. Let me turn it off of this tablet. Okay, here we go. Okay, you in there, Miss Beverly? Go ahead.
Oh, it is. I said, she got a channel, right?
Damn.
She got a channel. She got a whole channel. And she got a bunch of shit up there. Somebody flagged her. She got flagged or something.
So they both pitiful.
Can you say that one more time? Say it one more time, Miss Beverly, because this
Say what?
This Bluetooth is
I didn't
slow.
hear you.
Say that one more time so they can hear you. This Bluetooth is really slow.
Oh, what I said about her having a page?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she got a page on the Black of Black, and she got all kind of stuff, and she talking about where the boy at. I said, no, this fool ain't talking about where that damn boy is. I told him that's why he blocked me, because I told him in the chat, the boy ain't dead, and he don't want to talk, and I said, if he come out and he do want to talk out, he ain't going to talk to your two dumbasses, so you need to shut the hell up.
Real talk. Real talk. Look at the psychology of it. It, like you said on the last stream we did, you said that just, it don't happen a lot that black men are willing to talk about, you know, the shit that happened to them. You know what I mean?
But on a serious note, my mother is dead. My mother died when she was 69. And my mother been dead for almost 40 years. Wow. And right before she died, something happened. And I asked her something. I said, "You don't trust me?" She said, "I don't trust. It's not you I don't trust. It's them I don't trust." And my mother told me that she had been raped and molested. But she was sick, and she got sick, and she started going down. And she never told me who it was, but I know it was her stepfather, because she had a chance to go to art school, because my mother could really draw, and she wanted to be an art teacher. And her stepfather did it, but that's why I know that people really don't talk about it. My mother held that all those years, and she never told her. You know, and I think that's why she was so strict, and why she, you know, kept us like, especially me, because I'm like you. I like to laugh. When she said don't do something, because one time she said, we were walking, and she said, walk straight ahead, look straight ahead, and don't look to the side. So when she said that, they was walking, her and my sister was walking, and I just slowly fell back. And as we was walking, I turned my head, and the light turned to the driveway, and it was a boy and a girl, and he had his pants down, and she had a dress up, and so I seen that. And my mother was turned around. She said, "Didn't I tell you don't look?" But anyway, I think that. But I was always like that. If you told me no, don't do something, I want to know why I couldn't do it. And if you didn't tell me, I was going to find out. But I say that to say this. People don't talk about molestation. It's hard for them. And if my mother was a woman and she was 69, now she was 69 when she told me that. And I asked my sister's older than me, and she said my mother never told her that. And I can't ask nobody else about it. And her older sister, my aunt, she was mean as hell. She would fight a dude. She would fight you when she be in a knife fight. She'd knife you to death if she had to. She didn't mind fighting men. She was, and people who knew her and knew my mother, they to this day, they still say they don't believe they were sisters because she was so angry. But a lot of things my mother told me about what their stepfather did to her. She got pregnant when she was 14, and they beat her and all that. You know the best they did back in the day and stuff like that. So that's what made me know. Men do not tell. No man is going to tell you that they were raped by anybody. They might tell you if it was a woman. It might not bother them as much. Yeah. And that's why I know.
And that's
people
right.
Don't do it.
That brother would never. Israel, we hope you listening, stupid, because you have made it like really bad on yourself, man. All of the disrespectful shit you've done, man. What brother that's been molested or raped with good sense is gonna come to a dirty, trashy Negro like you that's full of mess, full of hell and manipulation? That dude don't even want to come tell his story to the public, much less you.
But didn't his brother go to Star? And I always wanted to know. I'm not sure, but didn't the brother go on Star and say the boy is alive?
I heard.
Or he told Star.
I heard a.
But I know the brother.
I heard a bootleg copy of that particular interview, and it was not the whole thing. But what I was listening for, Miss Beverly, is the tone inflection in that brother's voice. Because we all know when you lose a loved one, that's all that's on your mind. And if you got an opportunity to talk about it on a large platform, that's all that's on your mind. And that dude said nothing about that. He had no kind of, super urgency in his tone, in his demeanor. And goddamn, if any of us would have had our brothers killed and it being a mystery and a rape and all of this, and you know possibly the people that did it, come on, man. The first word out of my mouth when I get on Sinetta channel or Star channel or Polite's channel or Tommy channel or any goddamn channel, I'm going to scream about my brother. But he didn't.
Yeah, because they say the boy's brother said he's not dead. He just don't want to be bothered with it no more. He just moved on and he don't want to be bothered with it no more. And like you say, with all the mess Israel got going, he's still harping on that. Now, is that snake he got with that green pole? Because I see something now.
You just seeing that?
Yeah.
It's got a serious time lag. I'm probably about to go out because my damn battery probably dying if it's doing that. You just seeing the snake?
It's probably been because it's probably been on there for a minute, but I wasn't looking at it. I just happened to my iPad almost fell.
It's still playing that part of the video?
I picked it up.
It's still playing that part of the video on your end where you are? That's a lot of time delay. That's a lot of time delay.
But it's yeah, but I don't know the whole situation. I don't know because you know what I think this. Even if the boy came forward, I still would think, oh, Poppy paid him the lie. Poppy got him scared to tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
It's a never-ending battle. It's going to be a never-ending battle with this.
Especially when you're dealing with a nigga that's crazy and ain't got no life, no nothing going for him. I mean, not even a woman, a job. But he said,
"Is the man gay? Is he gay? You think he gay?
Huh?
You think he gay?
I think he's gay. I'm almost assured that he's gay because I don't know no men over 40 with gray hair to not be around a woman. I've been knowing him for 5 years, Miss Beverly, going on 5 years. I've never seen a woman grace his house. I have never seen him say he's in love, he in a relationship. He got never. All I heard him talk about is he said he had sex with a white woman, a young white woman, and I got that video on my channel. And he said he got a baby out there that he don't give a shit to find out, and it's a little girl. And I got that video. I just been waiting for him to deny it, because it's a lot of people that heard it. And when I put the video up,
I heard it. I think I heard it too.
See,
I heard it too.
See that? You see? And this nigga here got kids. He won't go find it.
I used to when I first, sometimes I get bored or something, and when I would go on YouTube and listen to people, and I tried to listen to him, but I couldn't listen to him because he got on my nerves. He got on my nerves, so I couldn't do him. Actually, I can't do none of them. I can't do Kevin Stupid.
Oh no, I can't fuck with Kevin.
Pharaoh. I can't do Pharaoh. And to be honest with you, I can't do Sinetta in there because the conscious community.
It's a lot.
In New York, I've been on 125th. I've probably seen Sinetta and just ignored him. And really ignored him because the conscious community does nothing for me. They don't include. They never included me in it. I was always not included in nothing with those people. So
wow,
they really don't faze me up there. I mean, I try to listen to them because I try to be as informed as I can be on different things because everything is different. Everybody got an opinion, but they get carried away with it. And that other guy, I don't know if you've seen that Born Divine God or Born.
Yeah, that Negro that Israel got on the show that night. I don't know him. I never seen him before that night, but I seen his food.
But let me tell you something, because he's sitting there. Let me tell you something about. He bragging about he from these projects in Newark, right? I told you, I grew up in Patterson, in New Jersey. I was born and raised in New Jersey, in Patterson, which is 30 minutes at the most to Newark. to Newark. The projects he talking about, most in Newark, most of them is torn down. Because my sister used to work in the one in the Stellar Right. The first boarded up project I ever saw was the Stellar Right projects in Newark. He talking all that stuff about he repping this gang and repping that. Newark is under federal. It's all federal in Newark. Newark and Patterson is under the feds. They got the feds on it. When they do charges now in Patterson, the last big bust they did, they went on this corner right where I used to live at. Because the niggas was out there, they were so treacherous with the drugs, they was peeling the aluminum siding off the man's house and hiding the drugs in the man's aluminum siding. Then the house I was staying in, they was pulling the bricks out the foundation. And I had told them, Lord, I told them, I said, if you want your house, the right side of your house, you ready to go down because they took all the bricks. And they done brought the doors. And they do, what do you call those? I guess you know what this is. A secret indictment. They grab them up and they don't even know they coming for them. They come out, swat everything. They jump out on them, come out, cars out of it all.
But anyway, all that mess that man talking about Newark is this, that. First of all, I don't know if you seen the video, but he need to take his ass somewhere and go to the hospital because the man is sick. He talking about he got sleep apnea. Nigga got asthma because he can't lay down. He can't lay down.
Miss Beverly, the goddamn Bluetooth done died, man. Can you hear me? My damn Bluetooth speaker done died. Yeah, but they can't hear you.
Oh, they can't hear me.
God damn, man.
The picture is back up in the snake or whatever that is he got in here. But that guy can't do nothing about it. That guy can't do that. They being watched. The feds is watching the whole day because they sick of that. And the Bloods and the Crips came from the Bronx. And then watch gangland fights. But anyway, so it is what it is.
Miss Beverly, you gonna do part 3 with us? Cause I want this goddamn Bluetooth while you talking. You gonna do part 3 with us?
When you gonna do it?
Probably Wednesday night or Thursday night.
The same time?
No.
Earlier?
Yeah.
Cause only reason why I'm up now is cause I've been I don't know. I slept today. I fell asleep early today. I got up early and I fell asleep early.
I'm gonna try to do it in the daytime. I know Brother Malik works, but I want to do it in the daytime to see if I can get you just on the show by yourself.
Well, what time
and then Brother Malik on the show.
Wednesday. I'm here every day. You know, I'm here because, the only thing is the time difference. Like, if I do it 3 o'clock here, what's that to you? 3, 2, 1. That's 12 o'clock to you. That's too early for you.
No, not really. That's not too early. Because that's about the time. 12 or 1 is when I'll be doing daytime live sometime. That's about the time I do them.
Well,
around midday.
What about if we do 4, 3, 2? Or what about if we do 4 my time and 1 your time? Is that right? I ain't good with math, so you gotta figure it out.
I think that'll be better. That'll be better for us to do it like maybe Thursday night at that, or Thursday at that time, like 1 o'clock my time. Like
1 o'clock your time, not 1 o'clock my time. You don't want to do it 1 o'clock my time, do you?
In the day though.
No, but I'm saying you don't want to do it 1 o'clock because 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
No, 1 o'clock my time.
11 o'clock for you and 10 o'clock.
1 o'clock my time. That'll be 4 for you.
That'll be 4 for me. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be good. Wednesday. Okay. Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay. Thursday.
Which one?
Thursday.
Thursday at 4 o'clock. What you want to talk about?
I want to talk about more of this Bambaataa stuff. I want to, cause Israel and them done. We done that's made the roof cave in on them.
But you know what?
But we want to get on this Bambaataa.
Whatever, I think everybody that just about destroyed Israel, doctor and curse, that what he did with that boy, he's upset because he ain't doing no lives, and I don't understand that. He's not doing no lives.
Yeah, he done got bombed a lot. I've been trying to tear his channels up by the roots because of what he doing, and it's been very effective.
Working. I really think it's working.
Yeah, it's very effective.
Think that what he did with that guy I was just talking about, that had a lot of views on it. He just said it. He got out there and said it. He said he got 2 channels flagged, and they must be flagging him for 90 days.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't get paid, so.
Yeah, I hope Israel don't go postal and like go up to YouTube and kill nobody like that lady did, because he's desperately in love with YouTube. And YouTube can become an addiction worse than heroin for some people. If you don't have the ability to just unplug from that, you'll turn into an Israel doctrine.
I like YouTube and stuff, but even if they was to pay me, how much money? Maybe because I'm different. I got money. Whether they pay me or not, I got money. I can do what I gotta do. And if I can't do it, I got ways to get money to do it. So it don't matter to me about it.
Yeah, that's what Izzy on AdSense. That's his job. But Miss Beverly, we're gonna do it Thursday at 1 o'clock my time.
We talk about something I definitely don't want to talk about it. And think I hear I'm asking this, I'm gonna go. You say you wanted to do, before I heard you say something about you wanted to get with them because you wanted to really work on Vampire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I want to focus on. Cause I want to do like maybe a 5 to 10 part series dealing with the psychosis of African Bambaataa. So that's what I want to. Oh yes, a major psychosis, and I'm gonna bring it right out of Sigmund Freud's book, because he is a sexual deviant, invert, and slightly, Oedipus complex. I could see all of those things in him, and just interwoven in his character, and a bunch of other shit like narcissism, and. Oh yeah, he more than creepy, because he got a track record of creeps, and so I wanted to bring all of that out.
I mean, when he originally came out, and when they had this video jukebox, this was years ago when cable first put out, people get cable, and they said African Bambaataa is the Zulu Nation. Mm-hmm. I never listened to that. I seen it one time, and I said, "This is creepy." I didn't like it. I turned it. I didn't let my friend watch it. I didn't do none of that. So.
Yeah, Bambaataa is a fool. But we gonna get on it. This week.
I'll listen with you on the end. I don't know much about it, but I can tell you he's creepy. And something else that there wasn't right. So everybody didn't know. I'm up for the night, and my girlfriend, she sleep, but she went to work today, so I guess I'll go clean the bathroom.
All right, well, Miss Beverly, I want you to hit me on Instagram. I'm gonna hit you on Instagram. I'll try to get that picture from you, so I'll do a little research on that. But I appreciate you coming through tonight, and we're gonna do another show that show Thursday, so we can get more time.
We didn't do it that night we were supposed to, because I was waiting. She was there waiting for me, and I was going to say something to her. But like I said, I'm going to let that go. They burned themselves out with that mess.
Yeah, indeed.
They burned themselves out. They burned it because she got mad because she was supposed to be doing a live, and she had it all planned, and I see the live was taken down. So I don't know what's going on with that. But I ain't got no time for that mess. I ain't really got no time for it.
Yeah, we finna fry a big dog. So I'm
because I want to see what you find out about this man, because like I said, he was beating me. I don't see what nobody seen in him. Mm-hmm. I ain't never heard none of his music and didn't care to. Yeah, I gotta go. I'm gonna vacuum the rug, but it's too late. These people be calling the cops up, make noise early. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, let me let you go, Miss Beverly. I'll get back at you Thursday.
Yeah, on Instagram, because I don't do, I'm not doing Facebook no more. I should shut it down. I think I might shut my page down. And this is what I wanted to ask you. Do you, Hassan keeps saying, Hassan said tonight, because before I was with you, I was doing both of you. I was listening to you and him, and I was in his chat, and he said somebody made a false page. How can you tell when a page is false?
Oh, go to the icon, like in the comment section, or their icon on the channel, the little circle where you got their picture. Click that, click it, and hit go to channel. And when you go to that channel, you'll be able to see if it's the same subscriber count as the authentic channel, because they cloning and doing a lot of stuff, all kind of shit like that. But that's all you gotta do to validate them.
I think they, because they did that to me when I was in the chat. They claimed something and kept saying, putting my name on it, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's me. And I was on the chat, and they was trying to convince, they was saying all kind of crazy stuff with my name on it, and I was like, how are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna email you. Well, in Instagram, I'm gonna Instagram you some instructions on how to get them channels snatched right off the internet in probably 15 minutes. So look for my IG.
All right, I'm gonna say good night. You have a good rest of
all right, Miss Beverly. All right, Miss Beverly. Okay. Good talking to you again. Okay. Well, y'all, it's been real. And like, share, and subscribe. And peace. And Black Power.